Prince Harry and Prince William's rift is too deep, but they would be brought back together by one thing, a royal expert has said. The Duke of Sussex was in Britain on Thursday, September 7, for the Well Child Awards ceremony in London and snapped the next day at St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle, after visiting the grave of his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, on the first anniversary of her death. But despite being in the same country, the estranged brothers marked the somber occasion hundreds of miles apart, with William and his wife, Kate, Princess of Wales, carrying out a public engagement in the cathedral in St David's, Pembrokeshire. The Duke was not expected to meet either his brother or his father, King Charles, on his whirlwind trip to the UK. Journalist and TV presenter Jenny Bond said, "To me, it seems absolutely bonkers that you would come over from California and not see your brother and father for even the briefest of meetings. But it seems that they, and we, have now got used to the idea that Harry will come and go to the UK without troubling to have any family meetings." What the Queen allegedly said about Meghan in savage remark at drinks reception. Miss Bond told OK! Magazine what would have brought the siblings together. King Charles will be in Scotland and Prince William is due to be in Wales for the anniversary of the late Queen's death. Even so, a meeting would obviously have been possible, if the will on either side had been there. But it seems that feelings are still too raw and the rift too deep. The danger is that this becomes a normal state of affairs for them. Relations between William and Harry have long been strained despite the closeness they shared in their younger years and the tightening of their bond after the death of their mother Diana, Princess of Wales. The fallout is said to have begun before Harry's wedding to Meghan Markle, with the Duke accusing William of behaving like a snob towards his bride. Things got worse after bombshell accusations Harry publicly leveled at his brother in his memoir, Spare, and the Sussexes' Netflix documentary. In his memoir, released a few months after Elizabeth II died, Harry accused William of physically attacking him and pushing him into a dog bowl in a row over Meghan. He also claimed it was William and Kate who encouraged him to wear a Nazi uniform to a fancy dress party in 2005 and howled with laughter when they saw it. Harry and Meghan, in their Netflix series which appeared 2 months after the Queen's death, claimed Kensington Palace lied to protect William when it issued a statement denying a story he had bullied Harry out of the royal family. The Duke also wrote of how Charles pleaded with his 2 sons during a tense meeting at Windsor just after the funeral of Prince Philip, the late Duke of Edinburgh, saying, "Please, boys, don't make my final years a misery. Don't miss Prince Harry lonely and isolated as rest of family reunite to remember Queen." Latest, Meghan Markle spotted in California as Prince Harry left alone at Invictus Games, revealed, suspected terrorist Daniel Khalifa, who escaped from prison, found after manhunt. Report, Harry paid his own public tribute to his grandmother in his speech at Well Child ceremony, saying, "She is looking down on all of us tonight, happy we're together," continuing to spotlight such an incredible community. William and Kate posted their personal message to the late Queen on social media, writing, "We all miss you," and signing off with their initials, W&C. The Princess of Wales was visibly moved when, with William at her side, she laid flowers by a portrait of the late Queen during the private service at St David's Cathedral. Kate, wearing pearl earrings which belonged to Elizabeth II, later spoke to guests at a reception in the cloisters, telling them, "We all have wonderful memories of her. We have to hold on to them." King Charles and Queen Camilla were joined at Crathy Kirk, close to Balmoral Castle in Scotland, by the late Queen's niece and nephew, Lady Sarah Chatto and the Earl of Snowdon, who were close to their aunt. The Earl was accompanied by his daughter Lady Margarita Armstrong-Jones and Lady Sarah by her husband Daniel and children Samuel and Arthur. The Reverend Kenneth Mackenzie, minister of Crathie Kirk, who officiated at the event, said, "It was a simple reflective time. A time where we were able to give thanks for the life of the late Queen and recognize the poignancy of this day for that family and this community, as well as the nation and Commonwealth. I think that those of us that did get to see the Queen in different situations, but particularly up here, felt it today, were reminded of the loss. But we were also glad, just as the family were able to gather here last year, some members of the family were able to be here."
To